A self-portrait is when an artist represents himself in his work. This work can be a painting, a sculpture, a photo, a mix of different techniques. Anything that can be turned into an artwork can become a self-portrait if the artist wants it. The representation of the artist can be the main subject of the work, like in the Reflection self-portrait made by Lucian Freud in 1885. But the artist can also choose to be one of the numerous characters of a painting, like in Gozzoli's Procession of the Magi. In this 1459 painting, the artist painting himself in the middle of the crowd, making it difficult to spot him at once, the only clue being his name written on his red hat. Some artists often place themselves as characters of historical scenes. In this St. Matthew's Martyrdom of 1599, we can see Caravaggio at the back of the scene, his face turned to the audience. Self-portraits can be realistic, showing the artist as he is in the course of his work, as we can see with Judith Leicester's self-portrait from 1630. Some contemporary artists attempt to self-portrait themselves in a hyper-realistic way. This image is taken from a documentary about Elio Morales. Even if you look closely at it, you can't say which part is a photo and which is a painting. Other self-portraits are symbolic. In this Tormented self-portrait by Ashley Bickerton, the artist shared his own ideas, his thoughts about the modern world, his philosophy if you want, but you can't see anything of his physical appearance. Most self-portraits are between these two extremes. The physical appearance is shown, partly or completely, but the setup, the accessories, give more clues to understand the artist than his self-representation. As you can see, Martin Kippenberger painted his actual body in 1988. He didn't try to hide it or even to paint himself more beautiful than he was, but he changed his face into a blue balloon, and this must have a signification. In the 1899 self-portrait with masks, James Ensor gives a trustworthy representation of his face, as you can see from this photo, but all the masks placed around him are full of symbols, and looking at these masks is more important to discover the artist than looking at his face. Looking at a self-portrait implies asking yourself about the type of work, the place of the representation, and the symbols chosen by the artist. It is the combination of the three aspects which will give you the key to understanding the artist's message.